Hi again, Skyro. Glad to see you didn't run away with us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Skyro. I hope this is too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst in the literature when you're not accustomed to it?
Oh, come on, like you deserve any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan here to just come here to hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Skyro always gets his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Skyro become good friends too.
Sayori!
Huh?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yori even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori! Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, it won't matter if I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... Now this girl accidentally being so cute. She wanted to do more than discuss with you, homie. She really want to see you discuss. She even picked the book that she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. He's lying. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled, I expect Monica to kick it off with some kind of scheduled activity for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but note her intense inspection, like he was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Man. Looks like no one wanted to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something like literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and I'm listening to Sayori's conversation with mine. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show how what literature is about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? Just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that really speaks to their creative minds.
That doesn't seem like the problem. That doesn't solve the problem, though.
What do you mean? Even if it came up the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. Nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, they're going to do the things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes! That worked out perfectly! That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy, badass. Da. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason why I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation in anything at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like in the world to see the world through her eyes. Ooh-ah! Open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Back the fuck up off me. I fall out of my chair. Sorry! Wait! Actually, I'm not sorry at all! It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're studying a boy again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? Don't need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. He glanced over to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. Always give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair, it's sticking out all around here. I rub my fingertips on the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't care about that. Good. Hey, you meanie! Push her out the window. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Whoa, now! What is this angle? This is so funny! What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You don't make me feel weird about it, stupid. So it's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. That button might come off. Why is this one hard to close? Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. Even if you buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner or later that doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Miss, my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it's like a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And he'd take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all those embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up. Oh, wait. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really aren't better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Oh my god, I need my water. Fuck. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! God damn. This is taking a toll on my voice. Yay! Skyro, I can't wait to read yours! Yeah, same. You ought to sound enthusiastic. Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Who should I show my poem first? Yuri. Yuri seems most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Yeah. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. I forgot about the speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on, okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. What do you ask? I'm just making sure. Guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I can't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gone anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, really, I didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda wanted to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing is I recognize the new writers. They try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they try to tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit two together. The end result is both the style and expression are weakened. Once Yuri finds her trains of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but with all practice and by learning by example and trying new things, I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which yourself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I can't read that. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. It's not terrible, I'm not able to read it. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. That's a relief. I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into your ghost story? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Skyro. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They often do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in last remaining place of comfort, able to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Oh, I'm speaking in my voice. That's a lot of solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, I mean, it makes you happy that you think it. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Counting on me for what? Monica. I like Monica. Whoa. Can I choose? Monica.
Hi, Skyro. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the clubs, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Excuse me.
Don't worry, Skyro.
We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
There's that sort of barrier that we all were going to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
I wrote it for Yuri. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
Sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh my gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has some kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes to explain with emotion, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, well that's totally expected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's better to find a style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
So I'm pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
But that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I'm real, blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with permanent copy of meaningless image. Just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A lot of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Shit.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Ah, well, I'm not too sure how to put it. I guess you could see I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. An epiphany? Yes, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark bucket of oink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Alright, I don't really care much about these two. I guess anyway.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Skyro.
Yeah?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. Your opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. I haven't gotten to Natsuki's. Or you sure don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than other people know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Skyro poem!
Fucking cornball.
And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
You're gonna feel a couple feelings in you. My character. Call me the plumber. She hugs the paper tightly to her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of you were really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Skyro. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? You're trying new things like this for other people. And that's something only really good people can do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. And again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah? Yeah. I want to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out to play, or are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't a dream, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. She's talking about me, and I know that. And you're fat. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This is so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. I want to write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Natsuki now.
Dot.
What?
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. Just didn't invoke any emotion.
So basically, she's not cute enough for your taste?
Do you want to get smacked?
Not pass.
Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I don't like it? What?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of writing poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I should have put a rhyme at the end and made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. Decided to treat her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone else is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Wow. Phew. Guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. God, I can't fucking speak English. Even if they were just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other's expression change. Natsuki's eyebrows raise in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismisses the wheat turns to the poem with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Cute! Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come with something nice today? Thanks, but that didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Skyra did too. So based on that, I'll give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect that to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
No!
And Skyra liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you're so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri.
That's not what I'm... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jelly that Skyra appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that for yourself?
No. If I was that full of myself, I would do it beyond my own like everything cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew in size bigger as soon as Skyro started showing up.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was just standing there. Skyro, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and appreciate the simple writing is effective, then this would have happened in the first place. What's with them pointing makes it all convoluted for no reason? The meaning of the trouble to jump out of
Force them to have
to figure it out. Help me explain that to her.
Wait. Ugh.
It's the only way to...
It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is only necessary for women to yourself. It's also a waste. You understand them, right, Skyro? Well... How did I get tracked to this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with it, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be... Help me, Sayori! No. No. Take me back. No way. No fucking way. Oh. Sorry! Yeah. Everyone else is fighting. This is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you're making your friend feel like this? Skyro. Well,
that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Harry wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes us.
Stop!
Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give so many feelings with just a couple of words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are you fighting? Because. Well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And yours boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. Oh, that was me speaking. I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good reader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing in me. Ahaha. Nah. Not can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be in your head, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious how she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see herself get hurt. Whoa now. Whoa now. Whoa now. What's that mean? What's that mean, Monica? Whoa now. I'm not gonna simply glance over that. You gonna kill her or some bullshit? I'm keeping my eyes on you. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiled sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person does really make a good president, regardless of what she says. Why don't you get a chance to talk to her a little more? Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it's worth it. It was alright, mostly.
Skyro, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk with everybody. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. ... Think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. Something like that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Skyro, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Truly, it's been a while since Sayori and I have spent much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Well, you could let me have Sayori. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's right, the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends to you.
Phew. You know, Skyro, it's nice that I get to spend time with you. Spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me happiness. But I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day's gonna be so much fun.
Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Trying to fuck all four. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said to myself more than her, but it's easy to say Sayori's internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Alright, let's go with Journey. Extreme. Uncanny. Judgment. Lucky. Adventure. Climax. Whoa. Why is Yuri the freaky one? Laugh. Embrace. Anger. Unrestrained. Inferno.
Bouncy! Bouncy bitties!
Oh yeah, I think Yuri's gonna like this one. But I'm gonna call it quits here. I'm gonna save. Yeah. And I guess you won't.
プレイステーション